everybody, I'm Gregory Dillon, and welcome back to another episode of Boy Meets Beauty. Thanks for joining me. Fabulous to see you as always. And really quickly, I would like to say thank you to all of you for the amazing comments and the likes and the suggestions. I have made note of your fabulous ideas for videos, so stay tuned. And I'm trying to answer all of your questions as quickly as I can as well. Keep in mind that I may be saving a couple of them for a little Q&A video down the line. Wink, wink. So you're like, get to the video, Gregory. Anyway, today I am going to teach you how to go ninja style on zits. Well, yes, you know, no one likes to wake up 1 or 2 days before an event or a date, an interview, and deal with a horrible zit. Now, I should make mention that this is like emergency 911 spot treatment. These are not for every day, and they're not for all over the face. So if you're dealing with like all over breakouts on a regular basis or acne, hold tight, and I promise down the line I will do a video that is more appropriate treatments for that. So in the meantime, this is like DEFCON 4 emergency zit treatment, spot treatment, okay? So first things first, whitehead. If you've got a really huge bad whitehead, go see an esthetician, tell them that you have an event to go to. We can extract that, treat it, and make sure it heals really nicely so it'll be super easy to conceal. Because you know, if you're all at home picking your face, which drives me nuts, it can get reinfected, it can scab over, and those are a pain to heal. And then you're gonna go to your event and you're gonna constantly have like your bangs down one side and it's just gonna look awkward. Now, if you've got like that crater, that little mountain that formed on your forehead, you're like, where'd that come from? This, another pro option, is a good time to go to a Medi-Spa and get a cortisone injection. That needs to be a nurse. Esthetician can't do that, at least not here in California. But they're going to inject the cortisone right to the source, and that's going to shrink the swelling and really help to expedite that healing process. Now, if you don't have access to the Medi-Spa or you don't want to spend the 25, 30 bucks on a zit, these options are here to help you out. Now, our objective here is to kill bacteria, reduce redness, and take down swelling. So, first things first, spot treatment to kill bacteria. 2 options for ingredients, because they're always going to be based with salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide will just kill the bacteria. You get a couple more benefits with salicylic acid, like anti-inflammatory, and the fact that it's going to eat away at the other oil in that area to prevent further problems down the line. I do better with salicylic acid. That's been my favorite. My go-to is the Clinique Acne Solution Spot Treatment Gel. They just changed the packaging on this and the name, so it's like all over clearing solution. Still the same 1% salicylic acid treatment. Bottle's a little different, FYI. It's about 20 bucks. I like that one because that's just always what my skin's reacted to really, really well. You may have had great luck with benzoyl peroxide, so go with what you've seen the best results with, but definitely make sure you start that healing process with something to kill the bacteria. Now to move on to the redness. Go to your medicine cabinet and get eye drops. You're like, did he just say eye drops in a zit video? Yes, I did. And this is one of those like beauty editor and dermatologist favorite little tips that they like to give, is to use eye drops, the redness relief eye drops, to take down the redness. Because the same thing that's in here that's going to take down the redness in the eyes and constrict the capillaries is going to work on your skin. So you're gonna take a little Q-tip, saturate really, really well with the eye solution, and then you're gonna gently swab it over the zit and hold it on there for about 30 seconds, and you'll see in a couple of minutes that it will start to reduce the redness. So, bacteria, bam, redness, gone. Next thing, swelling. This is one of the hardest things. You heard me mention a cortisone shot, so I want you to go get a cortisone cream. Over-the-counter cortisone creams come in a 1% strength. It's the most you can get over-the-counter, so don't be looking for 2. But this is like just the Target version. It's like 6 bucks. So what you can do with that is, again, take a little bit on a Q-tip, dab it and smooth it over the blemish, and then I want you to put a Band-Aid over it. You're all, it's a zit, not a cut. No, really, go put a Band-Aid over it, because what that's going to do by putting that zit and that cream over it under occlusion or covering it up is going to increase the penetration of that cortisone cream and give you a better result for taking down that swelling. anytime you put a product under occlusion, it increases that penetration. So kind of like if you've ever seen those crazy like multi-layered facials where it's like layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, that's because it's all helping everything underneath to penetrate into the skin better. Now, let's say you've tried the cortisone cream and you slept with the Band-Aid overnight, but now you have reached like, I'm gonna scream levels, and you need to really up your game. Well, this next one has been in my arsenal for years. This is like a super old school like model trick, not that I was modeling, but I want you to put on the same way you did the cortisone cream, Preparation H. Yes, I just said Preparation H. Now, most of you know that Preparation H is an ointment for hemorrhoids. I know, it's really awkward to go into the store and buy it because you're like, it's just for my zit, I swear. And the checker's just like, Anyway, who cares? Because you've got an event to go to, so go home and get that Preparation H on your face. You see, this is designed to take down that swelling, contract the swelling and shrink the tissue of the hemorrhoid. It's going to do the same thing on your face. So put that on. You can do a little Band-Aid over it. The results are magnificent. Now, like I said, cortisone with too much use will thin the skin. That's why it's a spot treatment, 911 emergency only. And you shouldn't be using the Preparation H all the time either. So for your regular daily zit treatment, you go to your Zit Zapper, like I do with my Clinique. Now, just to touch on this really quickly, everyone's always like, well, shouldn't I dry it out? Shouldn't I dry it out? If you have an event the next day, drying it out is just gonna pull it to the surface, so you don't necessarily at that point want to dry it out yet. Chill it out, go to your event, then you can come home and dry it out. With something as simple as like a mud mask, this is just like a generic mud mask. Don't go too crazy with a classic mud or clay mask in regards to price. Basic one's cool, unless it's something like, like a Glam Glow that offers, exfoliating and brightening ingredients. If it's mostly just clays and muds, basic's cool. But that's how you're gonna treat it after your event and bring it to the surface. Yes, you can use toothpaste if you're away and you have nothing else to dry it out, but something like that's better. And no, you cannot use Windex like in my big fat Greek wedding. So hopefully that will help you to treat your blemish better. Now, another quick tip before we go, if you're having trouble concealing it because of that redness, maybe you didn't get enough out or it's really bad, use a little bit of a green concealer underneath your regular flesh tone concealer, and that's gonna neutralize that redness and give you a better kind of like prime canvas to start with by taking out that redness and smooth it over. So with this, you're gonna go to your event, you're gonna be confident, you're gonna look amazing, and you can deal with your zit another time. So, as always, I hope you guys learned something from this. You may have heard of some of these, you may not have. Of course, I wanna hear what you've tried, what has been the crazy thing you've done, what you've had success with. We all wanna be able to share. And let me know, and I'll comment on it. Also, I know I've been seeing some of you following me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you, at Gregor's LA. I have also just joined the world of Pinterest. I know, I'm pinning. I'm still like a little lost with Pinterest, so come and find me and show me all the 411 so I could become a Pinterest pro too. All right, at Gregory Dillon is my username for that one, and it's in the end of the video in case you forget. Anyway, as always, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful week and keep it beautiful.